Good afternoon. It's September 25, 2024. We're critiquing the news. The article on your screen is from the Cairns Post. It's titled Crime, War of Words, and it's about the ongoing juvenile crime crisis in Cairns. It's reflected throughout Queensland, and that has been growing ever since Labor got back into office quite some years now. Now, it's fair to say that the majority of sane, rational, law-abiding citizens just want to live in peace without some grotty individual of any age invading our personal space and stealing our stuff, which we've worked hard to earn. We generally neither know nor care why a particular criminal goes on a crime spree. We just don't want them inflicting their crime on us. Whatever the sad story of their life, it doesn't generally relate to us personally. We're not responsible for what happened to them. The usual excuses offered for their offending sound hollow to us. When they do offend against us, we generally like them to both compensate us for our losses and for them to be removed from the community for as long as needed for them to learn to never do it again. Many of us will be shocked to learn that judges and magistrates under Labor's laws have not been permitted to consider youth offenders' full criminal history. How does that lead to outcomes that are both fair for the criminal and fair for the community? We probably didn't know that a young offender can have a rap sheet a mile long and then the clock starts again when they turn 18. Good Lord, because that's just so illogical and seems designed to punish the masses and reward the criminal. Of course, these are Labor's rules, and we've come to expect anti-Australian policies and laws from both branches of the ALP-LNP uni party. Remember, the LNP hasn't been in power in Queensland for quite some time, but they were in power federally during COVID, and we saw what happened there. They marched in lockstep with every other left-wing branch of the far-left Republican, Democrat, Labor, Tory uni party as it appears locally in every jurisdiction in every sovereign nation around the world. So anyway, the article suggests that the Labor member for Cairns believes that locking criminals away from society is not what the majority want. Really? Has he spoken to someone who's had a criminal sneak into their bedroom while they're asleep at night to steal their car keys? He goes on to quote statistics gathered under rules that Labor has set, and we all know there's lies, damned lies and statistics, and those statistics suggest crime is down. Really? Does he read this newspaper? He's actually quoted as saying, locking kids up for longer and ensuring they keep their criminal record will do nothing to put downward pressure on youth crime. Wait, what? How do criminals who are in jail commit additional crimes? If they're let out each night, it's not prison. Healy, who's from the side of politics which believes words are violence, then lashes out at his opponent, LNP leader David Crisafulli, with the weakest logical fallacy on the list, the ad hominem attack. He says, David Crisafulli is an absolute spiv. Not a common word these days, so we go to the dictionary. It defines a spiv as one, usually unemployed, who lives by one's wits, or one who shirks work or responsibility, a slacker. Presumably Healy means Crisafulli is shirking responsibility by, checks notes, suggesting criminals' histories are considered in court and criminals are locked up if necessary. I have no faith that the LNP would actually implement policies it proposes during an election campaign because their federal branch doesn't, but on youth crime, their proposals are streets ahead of Labor's. Our lived experience of the last few decades is that both branches of the Labor Liberal Uni Party march to the tune of foreign globalists, with the difference being the LNP takes longer to get there. There's much that needs fixing in our governance, but neither the ALP nor the LNP can be trusted to do it.